Welcome to DHN. I'm your host, Wade Teamer. Yes, I am so glad to be back in this chair, guys, in front of this webcam and giving you this crypto information. Now, currently, we are looking at bear market prices. There's really no need to run down the Power 42, guys. The link to it will always be in the description under every video, so that way you can keep track of the assets that I am keeping track of. And honestly, yeah, much like we can see here, guys, changes over the 24 hours where mix of red and green, nothing really too high or too extemporaneous as far as price movement goes. That's just because the market itself, the global market, is still unstable. Now, last month we did get a break from the Fed decisions and the interest rate hikes and all of that, but we do have another decision coming up this month. And then we also have the Ethereum merge, which is set to take place this month. And guys, there are so many things we need to catch up on. I have done some more digging on this entire ETH merge situation. And I'll tell you that, yeah, you might want to start taking a look at Ethereum, guys, because there's going to be some supply mechanics that are going to kick in once that merge is complete. And those supply mechanics are going to make Ethereum a deflationary token. So as things, as things come out and as things evolve, there's going to be more information. Like I said, there's a lot of things I got to catch up on this week, and I will give that to you guys. But as it stands, market prices, everything's stable, everything's quiet. But let's do what we do best and talk about some crypto news, guys. Now, these are a couple stories. We're talking LG, Theta Network, Hedera hash graph, and Samsung in this video, guys. So if you're holding HBAR or Theta, I know it's been a while. These are tokens that don't really get spoken about unless there is a bull run happening or the price is pumping. And here's another thing too. Let's just jump back over to the Power 42 really quick. Take a look at HBAR's price, guys. It's 6 cents. Now, the announcement that I'm going to share with you in this video, I still don't understand why this didn't make that number get any higher, but as the dynamics of the markets change in a bear market, guys, we're going to start seeing new things like this, all right? Now, we already know that Hedera Hashgraph and LG have been partnered for quite some time. LG is a part of Hedera's governing council, and that also means that once HBAR kicked on native staking, LG became one of their stakeholders as well. And now they're starting to move. So LG Electronics has announced the launch of new TVs that will be integrated with the NFT platform based on the Hedera blockchain, guys. Users will be able to display and exchange their NFTs directly on the TV. All right, now of course I'm gonna give you the surface level details, but then on the back end of this, guys, we got to dig a little bit deeper to the implications in the real world. But according to reports, it appears that LG has announced the launch of new televisions that will be integrated with the NFT platform supported on the Hedera blockchain. The new platform, called LG Art Lab, will allow users to buy, sell, and display their NFT art directly on their televisions. Not only that, transactions involving NFTs on the LG televisions will involve the Wally crypto wallet. Wobbly wallet? Wobbly though. I don't know how they say that, but nevertheless, guys, this is going to incorporate, this has Hedera hash graph written all over it. And here's another big benefit, okay? The LG Art Lab will be available in the United States on televisions running their 5.0 operating system or higher. So pretty much if you've bought a brand new LG TV within the last 8 months or so, you'll have this feature. Okay, now of course that's going to do a number of things, guys, because I like to point out instances where the crypto world meets the real world. Okay, so this function, this feature is going to be available on TVs before the end of the year, and I guarantee you the majority of the people with these television sets have absolutely no clue what Hedera Hashgraph is, or probably what an NFT is, but they will now begin to learn. Okay, now that all ties into, like I said, the connection between crypto and the real world. we're starting to see the merging of that. And the fact that they're taking the NFT approach, that just shows you what the real use cases for NFTs were. Now, let's get into some details about this LG crypto wallet that's going to be on Hedera Hashgraph. Now, and I like how they start this. More and more tech and traditional finance companies are putting funds behind crypto-based businesses and operations. Development is part of the company's strategy to diversify its product portfolio. LG did abandon its mobile hardware division last year in July, but that just goes to show that they decided to focus on other things. So they were initially going to come out with a mobile device of their own, but they decided to take the infrastructure route. Now, the wallet is currently in its testing phase and will be launched later this year and might be linkable with LG appliances to make payments for certain services. Now, here's another reason why this is so big for Hedera Hashgraph, guys, is the ability to tokenize, okay, the Hedera token service. And what this again is a reflection of what companies like LG and Samsung, and we'll get to Samsung in a second, what they look to merge again, real world with the crypto space. Okay, according to Kim Seong-ju, professor at the School of Information Security and the University of South Korea, this would allow the company to design new and better services and product strategies. When it comes to assets that will be supported, in the beginning it will only be Hedera Hashgraph based tokens, but they plan on including support for other mainstream cryptocurrencies later down the road. NFT support will also be included, as the wallet will allow users to register and check their NFTs, guys. So this is going to launch in correspondence with those new TV sets, and again, it's all built on Hedera. I'm really shocked that, you know, in my absence, I did not see this constantly. Okay. And here's another thing that drives me crazy is when, as you can see, they're not highlighting the fact that this is on HBAR. None of the articles highlight the fact that this is on HBAR. All you see is the LG launching crypto wallet. And most people are just going to see a headline, read it, keep going. No, you have to dive into these things, guys. That's why I take all the time that I take in researching these and really reading through these articles, because this is where the information is, guys. This is where it gets deep, and you gotta pay attention to this. But yeah, nevertheless, this is huge for Hedera Hashgraph. It's going to be huge for LG. It's just going to be big for the adoption of the space in general. And then here's another point I want to make too. This will be another level of service, another layer of application. And once we do go back to the bull market, this is a larger user base. This is more exposure. All right. So we saw last bull run, Hedera, I want to say, topped out at about 25-30-ish, 25-30 cent. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but with these types of applications and developments, guys, 30 cent, no, we'll see that before we kick into the next bull run. I'll just put it that way. 30 cent will be a price target that will happen before the bull run. And then once the bull run starts, oh boy, the sky's the limit from there. But let's jump over and talk about what Samsung has been doing recently. News came out last month that Samsung and Theta Labs were coming together, collaborating for a new NFT ecosystem. This one, I remember telling you guys about, before the absence, that this would be integrated into their new Galaxy Fold model cell phones. But what's interesting is kind of the path that Samsung has taken when it comes to the digital asset universe, the crypto universe. But just to re-hit on this story, just the details of it, but Samsung signed an MOU with Theta Labs and other partners to operate an NFT ecosystem for its new range of Galaxy mobile phones. So Samsung intends the NFTs to serve as a way to deliver practical benefits such as customer discounts and authentication tool. And Samsung launched the Galaxy Fold 4, which is rumored to have an improved hinge design, slimmer build, so forth and so on. That's cell phone jargon. But the key thing here is how Samsung is using NFT technology and the Theta network to increase the digital transformation. Okay, and a large part of that is consumer engagement, customer engagement. But that's not all Samsung has been doing, guys. They also have plans to launch a cryptocurrency exchange sometime in 2023. Now, we did talk about this in my last video, guys, but I wanted to show it to you again just to give you an idea of the momentum here. They're picking up steam, and Samsung and LG, very competitive. It's like Coke and Pepsi, all right? So if Samsung is looking to do a crypto exchange of some sort, you can pretty much guarantee that if not in 2023, 2024, LG will be looking to do the same thing. But I also want to show you something else, guys. Samsung's blockchain ambitions goes back a little bit, back to May of last year, where they were looking to make it easier to use blockchain on their Samsung Galaxy devices. This came with the integration of hardware wallet support within the phone. So essentially, guys, Samsung has figured out a way to turn your mobile device into a hardware wallet. And a lot of people, gave Solana flack for essentially trying to do the same thing. But this mobile phone crypto wallet concept, it's going to be crucial for the next bull run. It's going to be very crucial, guys. That's why I came back with these two stories, because it was points that I wanted to make from, again, the perspective of merging the crypto world with the real world. Okay, and here's just more evidence of Samsung working towards the digital transformation. I am not surprised at all to see Samsung leading this movement, and you can see here, guys, they have a focus. Samsung has really been accelerating towards the smart home concept. Okay, more smart electronics in the home, and the incorporation of NFTs is definitely going to give them the advantage. And it's also going to give Theta the advantage as well, guys, because as we start to see more and more integration with NFTs and these different platforms, Hedera, Theta network, the next stage to that is going to be content. Okay, there's going to be content on these platforms. I was actually doing some reading over the weekend about the streaming services. There's going to be a consolidation in that industry. Okay, and if you think about all of the devices that the majority of these streaming services are running on, you have Samsung smart TVs, you have LG smart TVs, Panasonic, so forth and so on, right? But there's going to be an integration of all of these elements, okay, because the integration of these elements are going to create the new products that we're going to see in 2023 and 2024. Now, on the subject of content, especially when it comes to NFTs, I would be remiss if I did not mention this token right here. V to the E to the R to the A, SITY, Verasity, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I bring up Verasity so much is because as we get closer and closer to the integration of NFT-based content, there's going to be a need to verify that the views of this new content are coming from legit places, because there's going to be a lot of money, not just on the content side, but on the ad revenue side. And they're not going to leave ad revenue out when they start to incorporate all of these products, guys. So again, a lot of things we need to catch up on. Of course, we're going to do a deep dive on this Verasity token, because as you can see right here, guys, price still less than a penny. Okay, real quiet, real definitely a sleeping giant from the sense of utility. Okay, so just had to drop that on you guys really quick. But with all that being said, guys, I want to actually point you to a very interesting Hedera hash grab video. It's dealing with the this moment in time that we're actually talking about right now. It's very interesting because not only are LG and Samsung getting involved into the NFT space, but there were talks and rumors right around the time of the end of 2021, metaverse, all of those things, right? Where Google and YouTube were getting very interested in NFTs, guys. And if you look at all of the information that's available, who's on the council member? Who's on the count? Who is a council member for Hedera Hashgraph? Google. Yeah, check it out, guys. Enjoy that. While you're at it, don't forget to check out the links down in the description, guys. It's a lot of money to be made down there. You can get 12 free stocks for joining up with Webull. Don't forget to check out the DHN Crypto Journal. Also, if you need cold storage solutions, I got all of the resources for you right there. And check out the Digital Hustle Diamond membership content, guys. $2.99 a month, get you access to everything you need to know to be a better crypto investor. And while you're at it, guys, you know what I want you to do. Have a great day. Have a prosperous day. Most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'll see y'all in the next video.